is coming. Right, well, I'll finish sawing out in a minute because I don't want to jiggle the camera, but welcome to Woodland Life. Only joking, I'm not on Woodland Life. This is not the Woodland. This is, in fact, Gasbutio Stadium in massive amounts of disarray. So as you can probably guess, yes, I've decided to go ahead with the stadium redevelopment. And this little tree here was in the way. So I'm going to have to saw it out. This was one of the ones that has, it's not plastic, it's like made of metal wire. So, you know, it takes a bit of sawing to get out. I did try and pull it out, but as with most things I do, I did it properly. So it is glued all the way through. And I thought the best bet would be just to saw through that metal, smooth it off, get a new patch of stuff in there, and then we'll go on. So anyway, let's not keep on talking about trees. What I wanted to show you was the disaster of the fence posts. Now, in the last video, if you remember, I was telling you that the fences here were glued down. And again, I did a very good job of that because they didn't want to come out. But I have managed to get that out. I mean, that's not the end of the world. I will explain why in a moment. But first, let's go over to this side because this is where I started. Now, what was here before was a small fence post there, a small fence post there, and a bit of blue fencing. This is, in fact, the fence post. So it was like that, and there was another couple of bits there. Now, these were really stuck on. I was trying to sort of slice through them with a Stanley knife type thing, craft knife. Managed to get these off, but it did, as you can see, eat into the tarmac. It's actually roofing felt, for those of you who don't know. This one here, it didn't snap. I sawed through that purposely because I want a little gap there for keeping bits and pieces like fencing and footballs and etc. And also it would fit the TV tower in. So that part was on purpose. Now, why am I telling you this? Because, I'll just put the camera down while I explain. As I was pulling these fence posts up and getting the fence out, as you know, and I've already said, I super glued them in, so that was fine, got that off. But then I noticed this had happened. So if you remember from your science classes, I think it's something called capillary action. What happens is the super glue, which is very watery, was at the bottom of that, and as it dried, it ran up this channel and effectively glued these fences in pretty much permanently. So, I mean, losing the fences isn't so much of an issue because Gary from Sputio Asylum sent in lots of fences that I can respray. However, this fence post here has, I don't know if you can see, but 2 bits of fencing stuck inside it where the fence has snapped off. So I'm going to have to acquire some new fence posts from somewhere. If anyone's got a few spare, give me a shout and I'm happy to give you a few pennies for them. Now, let me just move something out of the way here. In fact, I'll move the camera first. I don't like you not seeing what I'm doing. So I've just got to move the Thatcher's stand around and I can show you what's going on here. So we had a similar sort of issue. I was taking up fence posts and as you can see it's leaving a bit of a mark in where they come up. This one wasn't so bad, but all in all that's not going to be an issue anyway because we're using this roofing felt. Effectively, although this was glued down, I've taken it off. And it's very simple to get rid of. And then you just cut a new piece. So we've got a brand new piece I'm going to glue in there. Effectively, that'll be like brand new. And that's exactly what I'm going to do round here as well. So all we'll do here is, once I got this tree out, then I will cut a big piece there, make that nice and tidy. And then at least we can place the old stands and start planning what we're going to do. So yeah, just wanted to let you know that it is all going on at Gasbutio Stadium. Bit of a rush before the start of the season, but well, I had it in my head that I was going to do it now, so here we are. So anyway, that's where we're at. I will tidy up this And I think the next stage is just get these old stands in place, and then we can see what we're working with. And then what I'm going to do then is just measure up what we're going to do and start putting some of the fencing back. And then after that, we can think about actually building a new stand. Anyway, until next time, up the gas.